Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Zaya from CarNewba Detailing. Thank you so much for joining us on yet another podcast episode of the CarNewba Detailing Podcast. Today, I am joined with my good friend, finally, Mark Abarr. How you doing, my man?
Finally made it up.
I know. We've been trying to get this podcast going for you guys for a very long time, but I'll tell you what. We're both on two different schedules.
Yes.
And when we do have time to see each other, we're working. Not this type of working. So we're busy guys, so it took some time for us to figure out our schedules. And even now, we still are kind of on a time crunch to get this done for you guys. But first things first, Mark, a lot of these guys have seen you on videos. They've seen your skills. They've seen you detailing alongside me on some awesome cars together.
Yes. We're fortunate with that.
Yes, I'm blessed, truly blessed to be able to hang out with you and do that type of stuff and work and have fun together. Now, I'm sure a lot of them just want to know a little bit more about you, maybe where you started and how you kind of got into detailing, because I think it's a pretty unique experience that you had starting to get into detailing and where you are right now, because you're in my eyes, you're a professional detailer, IDA certified, you know exactly what you're doing, but at the same time, it's not 100% your career choice. You kind of get what I'm saying? So
I definitely have the passion for it. Long story short, it takes passion.
Yeah.
It takes passion for what we do. It's not easy work, so you really have to have a passion to do it. Where I started, I was a suspension mechanic for 30 plus years. Mm-hmm. I came out of UTI. I came from Vegas. I was born and raised in Vegas.
Yeah.
Came to Arizona to go to UTI, Universal Technical Institute, and went through a 1.5-year program there and ended up turning wrenches for 30 plus years for a suspension and steering place.
Yeah.
So, and then found out that I was going to be an old man working on cars. So now I'm just an old man detailing cars.
There's a lot of old guys in Arizona working on cars. So.
But I just kind of got burned out on wrenching on cars day in and day out.
Yeah.
And I got the passion of this detailing, and it's carried on from there.
Yeah.
I had the opportunity to be introduced to PC Enterprises.
Yep.
About 3 years ago.
Scottsdale, Arizona. You guys seen a few videos of us working there. So
great company to work for. They just in the last 2 years they have brought on this company with PNS.
PNS. Yep.
Yeah. Amazing. They have changed our way we do business, the way our customers foresee us.
Yeah.
The training, the detailing. It has been amazing.
Yeah, and great that you brought up PNS, because you're a perfect example of how that company has developed a lifestyle for their customers and their clientele.
Yeah, absolutely.
Perfect example. When you walk up into his garage, it's PNS everything.
They talk about a double black lifestyle, and
exactly.
I definitely leave a double black lifestyle. I am drinking the Kool-Aid for sure.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just cool to see how passionate you are about not only detailing, but also all the little things when it comes to detailing, such as stuff like the products that you use, like PNS and the double black line and things like that.
You know what? There's a bunch of chemical companies out there.
For sure.
The one that sets PNS aside from a lot of them is training.
Yeah.
And support. I can call up somebody from that company, and within 10 minutes, I have an answer of something that I may have not known, or one of my customers might need to know. So the support is amazing. So,
for sure. I agree with you on that, man.
I'm very proud of that.
I don't think there's any other company for the most part. I mean, obviously there are a few companies out there offering trainings and stuff like that, but PNS, along with Rennie Doyle and the Detailing Success team, they really stepped up the game when it comes to training. Absolutely. And offer training programs for beginners like myself that started detailing early on in their life and only knew so much, and kind of got us to that level of professionalism where we can go out and have some confidence in ourselves when approaching clientele and also approaching vehicles and certain jobs at hand. I mean, we run into things all the time where we just sit back and kind of accumulate some thoughts for a minute or two. But the thing is, it's those past experiences and the training that we received that we can conclude and come to a conclusion of what we need to do next that's going to be beneficial for the vehicle. So yeah, that's great that you mentioned the training and everything like that, man.
We definitely overcome our struggles with that.
Yeah, for sure. So something else that we've been doing has actually been training. We've done some PNS inspiration coding training at PC Enterprises.
At PC Enterprises, we have a training facility there that we're pretty proud of, and we're doing more through the year. I think we're probably going to do another 4 to 6, maybe more coding trainings.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
We're also going to be doing some IDA training through that facility this year. Also, that we're pretty proud of.
For sure. So one thing that I love focusing on this channel is not just the products, not just the techniques and the tools and the methods, but it's also the people. Mark, can you kind of go over some of the cool things that you experience when you are training some of these guys coming in from different areas of life, whether it be body shop, whether it be just starting detailing, or maybe even guys that have years of experience detailing at a shop location, but are starting to get into the coding line of things, you know?
Our surfaces have changed. The way we detail now has changed. I mean, I don't call myself an old pro by any means at all, but the new techniques and the new surfaces and the new way we do things, I love to do training and come up and show somebody something and the new technique that may have 10 years experience more than I myself, and I can show them something that a PC or PNS has showed me, and when you watch a guy's eyes light up and you know you've flipped a switch, it is amazing. It's a good feeling for me anyway.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. I mean, one awesome thing during the last one that we were doing, there was a lot of guys from the body shop background throwing at rotaries the whole time.
Yes.
And when we showed them the force actions and the DAs, just their eyes opening up and realizing, dude, you just cut and finished in the same amount of time I would have done my first step with a rotary, and it looks just as good, maybe even better.
Yep. I had an example yesterday.
Yeah, and it wasn't at that point. It wasn't even a question of how much. You know, it was just like, give it to me.
Yes,
you know,
then like what they did. I brought out my forced action machine, and they've been swinging rotaries. You know, at a body shop. It's a dealership body shop, and we showed them the forced action machine, that 3401 Flex.
Yeah.
And I took 1,000 grit and scratched it, and I took a foam pad with a compound, which is Ego. And I did about 6 passes and blew their minds.
Yeah, exactly.
So it was really fun.
It's like little things.
I'll take
just,
the machine.
Yeah, right. It's like just little things from showing people the benefits of a force action or DA compared to rotary to more complex things like actual science behind coatings or some of the products that we're using. It's just so beneficial to go to these trainings. Even a 1-day training that only took us, about 4 hours to go ahead and complete? 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, it's about a 3.5 to 4 hour.
Yeah.
We actually go through a complete decontamination, the whole process. Decontamination, the correction, and what pads maybe we're going to use for a particular car. And then we go and do a coating. And when they leave there, they leave with a little bit of product.
Yep.
For the $100 that they spend, and the best of all is certification.
The certification and the experience
and
as
they're
well.
They're very comfortable about laying down a good ceramic coating that's going to last for years.
Exactly. Now, when you go to these trainings, we're going to give you, like Mark is going to give you all the basics and the lowdown of how to properly apply it, how to properly remove it. But after that point, you got to do your homework as well. Every situation is different. Every vehicle is different. You might be in high humidity, low humidity, high heat, high sun. You want to make sure you have experience on all types of things when it comes to that nature, when it comes to coating application. So don't think just because you go to training, this goes even with the 5-day training with Rennie Doyle. You're training with one of the best detailers, at least that I know of.
But you still got to go. You still got to go
apply
that practice.
You still have to go apply the training that you just learned. So let's talk about something else, Mark. Let's move on. Did you have something to mention real quick?
Not at all.
No? You sure?
Is there something else you would like to talk about?
Something really special.
Okay.
At least to me. Events, bro.
Events. Okay.
We've went to some events together.
Oh my.
We've had some awesome experiences together. Things like Mobile Tech.
Right. Mobile Tech last year in Vegas. Obviously, Mobile Tech this year in Orlando, you were a part of.
Yes, I was able to go to that.
It's a little far from me. But I was definitely in Vegas last year. We had an amazing time.
Dude, it was a blast.
It was a crazy time.
Yeah, it was a great time to go ahead. And it was the first year in Las Vegas too, so we expected it to be a bit smaller. Yep. Expected it to be, a work in progress, and it was.
I expect next year to be even twice of what it was this year.
Exactly, and I mean, if they can get it anywhere near to what Orlando is.
I mean, everybody talks about SEMA, and SEMA's cool, and it's everything SEMA is.
Yeah.
But Mobile Tech is definitely, if you're an enthusiast detailer, you need to be a Mobile Tech.
Yeah, the best way to put it, guys, is SEMA is an amazing. It's a jaw-dropping experience. Okay, but the thing is, there's so many industries there. There's so many manufacturers and sections to that type of event. You're too overwhelmed to a point where you can't really get a lot done. You're running around like crazy. While mobile tech is more niche, more focused. Like I would say Orlando was 60% detailing this year around, you know?
It's
so
the PDR is going
yeah, the PDR is
second steps.
Exactly.
Maybe.
It's being a little pushed to the side just because our industry is getting bigger, guys.
Exactly.
When I did my study for my presentation for the Angel Grant that I was able to win at my college, our industry was only around 10 billion. We're looking at 12.5, 13 billion dollars at this point. So that's a big increase, and it's still growing. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So there's going to be a lot more focus and detailing in general when it comes to these events. And one thing I just want to talk about is the relationships you're able to build, the networking, the rubbing of shoulders, as Mark likes to call it.
Yeah.
You know,
you and I.
Yeah.
I mean, we just clicked just like that. I mean,
Exactly.
we met on the side of the road, I think, one day.
Yeah, pretty much.
I drove this big looking truck that says PC Enterprises and PNS Distributing Polishing Practices.
Well, what happened was you reached out to me on Instagram, right?
Maybe that's what
and
it
you
was.
saw me. I think you saw me.
I saw you a local detailer. I went, wow.
Yep. You reached out to me on Instagram, and you're like, "Let's meet up." And we met up at the Dodge dealership with Carlos. Was it Alex? Excuse me. Yep. Yeah, we met up with Alex and. Right there, man. I'm like, dude, we need to take a photo together. Get this on Instagram,
I know,
bro.
Right? We just clicked after that, did we not?
It's crazy because I'm a lot younger than Mark, and it's I don't know how I do this. This is a week or two, right?
Yeah, maybe a year at the most. Yeah, as you can probably tell, right?
Exactly. I mean, I'm losing my hair. That's why I got my cap on. By the way, did you get a haircut?
Yes, I did.
Yeah, it looks good, man.
Thank you.
Looks clean. Looks clean.
I have an even out the front to what matches the back, which is really close.
Yeah, I need to get my hair cut right here. That's where I get my hair cut. But yeah, man, back to it. Yeah, we just connected really well, and we connected even more going to these events together.
Yep.
Because when you go to these events, especially if it's your first time, you're going to find someone to hang out with, someone relatable and someone very friendly, and they're going to become family to you pretty quickly because it's, for me, I kind of compare it to going like basic training because you don't know anybody.
Well, you can relate to struggles.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I mean, everybody's struggled, and everybody's detailed in the hot sun. Everybody's detailed in the cold. Everybody's has frozen fingers or sweat dripping down their eyes, you know, trying to detail a car. So when you can sit in a crowd and I relate to what the struggles are, it puts you at a brotherhood, is it not?
I agree with you on that. And that's a perfect way to put it, man. It's just we're not only an industry, we're a community. We all go through the same shit together, guys.
Yep.
We're all out there getting our asses burnt in 110-degree sun or freezing our butts off in Boston detailing during the middle of spring and winter, you know?
Exactly.
So it's like we're all going through the same stuff. Why not come together, support each other at the same time, and learn from each other too? Because if you think you're that guy that has a secret that no one else does, you're joking with yourself at this point, man. Because I think
share your secrets,
I think
and you'll
we
be surprised.
I think we were both there too at one time in our life, thinking we had something that no one else had. No, everyone knows. Everyone knows or is gonna know, so it's no big deal. But yeah, come together.
Not to mention, it's great to share something. You know, when you can flip somebody's switch and think, oh, or you know, something like that. Think, oh, I've been struggling on that, and that's an easy fix.
Yeah,
It makes you feel good.
Exactly.
I mean, we all help each other to make ourselves feel good, right?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, and forget the fact you get to meet some amazing industry leaders, you know, and you get to connect with
the mentors that we've...
Yeah, you get to, the mentors that we're able to
Rennie
develop.
Doyle, Keith Duplessis,
Bob Phillips, Prentice.
The list goes on and on.
Exactly.
And on. Jason Rose. There's just men that are out there that have been in the trenches for years and years, and they have come to a level that they want to train everybody else, and they want to experience it with everybody else. They want to share with everybody else. I mean, I don't know of any of those men that have big secrets anymore. Do they not share just about everything
they share?
And everything that they do?
Rennie always says, like, share and support, but always have one or two things that keeps keeps people in check.
Blow up somebody's mind with, right?
Exactly. It always keeps people in check.
But that's what keeps them interesting, and that's what keeps them...
Exactly,
fun.
Man. Yeah, man. It's just crazy the people that you meet. I mean, when we went to SEMA, we were meeting people, famous people, man. I mean, Jay Leno was just across the room from me. But I mean, a couple thousand people in between. You know, I wasn't getting there. Exactly. No chance, but he was
there.
Room,
doing the same thing, and talking about the same thing.
Yeah.
I'm almost sure that our conversations were matching what they were talking about.
Yeah, for sure, man.
Which is cars, right?
Exactly. Cars, and he had his detailing line there as well. I checked that out. You guys can find that on AutoZone. I personally haven't tried it out yet.
I have not.
But that's something I got.
I'm drinking the Kool-Aid right now.
Exactly. I mean, Mark was looking around my shelves over here. I got a whole shelf of stuff that's
Candy
just
store.
sent out to me that I
Candy
still
store.
need to get to. So I got a lot of work to do for you guys. But
Yeah, and you know this neat little company called the Rag Company?
Oh,
Have
yeah.
you ever heard of that company?
I don't
Man,
know.
maybe
Oh,
I've heard that company.
I think I
around here.
got something over there on
There
the
you
back
go. There
wall,
it
and
is.
like I don't know, a couple sweatshirts and T-shirts and
Talk about
there was,
training.
like, yeah, there was like $5,000 worth of products sent out from them
Yeah,
randomly.
the Grand Ambassador.
Yeah.
Congratulations
Yeah,
on that.
I think I've heard about them. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, quite an amazing company. Speak about training and brotherhoods and relationships, right?
John, thank you so much for bringing that up, man. Yeah, let's talk about the Rag Company for a little bit.
We can do that. We could
Exactly.
spend all day the rest of that.
Dude,
I could.
I've
Big fan.
met the team from the Rag Company. Mark has met the team from the Rag
Yeah.
Company, and
I got a chance to go to Boise.
yeah,
It's
the
amazing.
one thing I can say, bro, is this familia, bro. Like it's just like
Right.
it's straight up family, like straight up.
They are.
I like Levi especially, man. Anytime I go to shake Levi, he never shakes your hand.
He's
He
a
just
hugger.
goes in for a hug. That's all it is. A nice long hug every single freaking time. I just quit when it comes to
The one and
shaking
only
hands like
time I
that.
walk right up to their facility. Morgan's out there scrubbing on a floor mat.
Yeah.
And she kind of looks at me. I said, "Hi, Morgan," and she kind of looks at me like, "Who the heck are you?" Right? And then I go over and talk to Levi, and Levi goes, "Hey, Mark, how you doing?" I went, "How does this guy know
my name, right? Yeah.
Amazing dude. Anthony, Dane,
Anthony's
all
killer.
of them. They're amazing
Dane
people.
is surprisingly more vulgar and inappropriate in person than I thought he would be.
Well, maybe I don't know Dane like everybody else does. Then
And Anthony is as well. So
Yeah. Good people, though.
They're
All of them.
they're great people. They're people
Jeff,
that
the owners, his wife. Oh man, they just
Yeah.
opened the doors. If you ever get a chance to go to Boise, you have to visit the Rag
Yeah,
Company. It
yeah.
is on your bucket
and
list.
another thing about them is the training. Like we were saying, they're going to be providing some really awesome training.
Yes.
Right now, they provide color lock training for leather repair and leather care. That's something an opportunity you guys can take advantage of at the Rag Company location. But just watch out for them, guys. They are amazing,
Yep.
and their content is spectacular. I listen to their podcast every time it comes out.
Hang on their heels, you'll learn something.
Yeah, for sure. There's always something to learn. And what I love about them is it's like 50-50. It's like education and entertainment.
Oh, absolutely.
They have a great balance. And I love when they talk about their weekends and all that stuff.
We don't
It's
have
just-
any fisherman's friends here to pass around though.
No, bro. We'll get
We don't have the big cows
something
sitting there
going.
playing with it.
We'll get something going.
Yeah.
When this thing starts picking up, we'll get some
Right?
little trinkets here and there.
Exactly.
But yeah, man, those are just great people, and I was blessed and honored to be able to even be a part of the Grand Ambassador program. And then out of the 1,000 of applicants and out of the other 39 individuals that were accepted, to be able to actually win. And that just goes to show, guys, when you have an opportunity, when a company is willing enough to send you out free stuff, take advantage of it. Not in a negative way, but give back to them as well.
Yeah, give them feedback on what their products are all about.
Give them feedback, create some content for them. Just be there and support them, because at the end of the day, that's like you, a detailer, giving out free services for someone, and in turn just asking for a quality review or some word of mouth.
Yep.
You know, manufacturers don't have to send us products. They will do perfectly fine without sending anybody products, but they're looking to support individuals like myself, individuals like Mark,
Absolutely.
you know, and bring up the industry one by one.
And on maybe I'd like to touch something on the flip side of that. You know, everybody's got a product. Everybody's got a polish. Everybody's got a one step. Everybody's got a detail spray. Find a product that you like and master it.
Yep.
Don't. I shouldn't say don't, but it's not advantage to you to chase every product that comes down the pike.
Yeah.
Pick one thing, pick something else, whatever that product is, whether it smells good, whether it works good or whatever, but learn it, master it, and move on to something else that maybe interests you. But to have a shelf full of everything, I don't think that's advantage to anybody.
You know how many times I told these people that? How many times I told them things like that? See,
Well,
how much
the
more will
times-
it take? How much more will it take? I got another IDA certified detailer, okay, that actually puts in work, okay? Guys, stop focusing on the best and the greatest and the newest. It's exactly what Mark just said. Hone in your skills on
Yes,
certain
hone your
products and
skills.
tools and get it done. And that's it.
You know,
Like,
even if it's McGuire's or anything else like that.
yeah, for sure.
I always never been a big fan.
I was
but
just telling.
it works
I was just
fantastic
telling
for
Mark,
lots and lots
you
of
mind
people.
grabbing the ceramic polish real quick?
Absolutely.
Like, I was just telling Mark about the ceramic polish guys from Turtle Wax. We were talking about branding just an hour ago or so, and this is a perfect example of branding. Even though Turtle Wax is the name and this is the brand, this polish is great. And I told Mark, I'll be honest with you, I love Playmaker, but this stuff is kick-ass compared to Playmaker.
Well, they've done R&D, they've done some research development, and they've worked on it
It's a bit more expensive.
Maybe the name has gotten a little polluted with the cheap side of a product.
Yeah, because like you said,
it doesn't mean that they don't have backing and research and development to get their stuff to
Dude, Turtle Wax has more money than half of the other manufacturers.
So this might be another good point, how the industry has changed.
Yeah.
This product used to be in a metal can, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, a while back.
That you had to pry open with a nickel, and you had to put it on a paste wax, and you had to wait for it to flash
Mark,
off.
I'm not that old. I mean.
Okay, maybe I'm showing my age.
I was still spraying waxes when I was growing up.
Turtle Wax used to come in a can, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
So they've come a long way, I guess. The industry's changed. Even the old companies with new products have changed.
Yeah.
So
yep. It's a perfect example is compare it to yourself. If you're a detailer, if you're an enthusiast, look back to 3, 4, 5 years ago when you started out. How good of a detailer were you then?
Yeah.
You know.
How good did you think you were?
I'm thankful, but also not thankful that I recorded videos early on when I started this.
I used to think those cobwebbing was how you made it shine.
Yeah, right. I know, and it's like I look back to some of my videos, and you look back in the past of when you started out, and it's like, who trusted this guy to detail their cars?
Good stuff.
You know, but you grow, you gain experience. You go to training, you gain knowledge, you meet new people with other experiences that you can learn from.
Share your knowledge.
Exactly. And you get to a point where it's like, yeah, now I'm comfortable with myself. Now I'm competitive with the market that I'm in. Even more so, I'm better than a lot of the people in the market that I'm in. You know?
We're never too old to learn.
Yeah.
Never too young to learn.
For sure.
Every day I learn something from somebody.
Yeah.
Maybe it's something not how to do, maybe it's something how to do.
Exactly.
But never stop learning. Never think that you know everything and you're never going to be able to stop to learn.
Yeah. I mean, Gordon McCall, perfect quote for this, just to get this going, is always strive for your best, but never believe that you are. And he said that during SEMA. This is why you need to go to SEMA. Because you get cool quotes like that, man.
Right.
You get to meet awesome people like Gordon McCall. He's coming out with a show, by the way.
So, I don't know how this is going to work, but maybe I can do a backpack challenge video that'll make Rennie happy, and I can win some backstage passes to SEMA this year.
Listen here, man.
I'm going to work on that. That's my bucket list.
Listen here.
To be invited to SEMA.
You brainstorm, and I'll get that video done for you.
You guys got any good ideas? Let me know.
Yeah, I'll get that video done for you, bro. I got all the equipment. We can make a badass video.
I got to get to SEMA.
But see, this is the thing. We gotta make it funny too. Gotta add some humor in there.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, I'm a joker anyway. I'm a goof off.
Anyway, we gotta add some humor in there. Make it educational and
right.
Bro, I would love to have you at the SEMA, man. That would be an awesome trip, dude.
Vegas would never be the same. Home again.
I know, right? Yeah, man, that'll be awesome to have you at SEMA with all the Detail Network and the P&S guys and girls, dude. That would be badass. But
yeah, one of these days, like I said, that's on my bucket list. I'd love to be a part of that.
Yeah, man. So, I mean, we got a few minutes left on the podcast. I guess a few last things that we can talk about, my man. What does the future hold when it comes to Mark Abarr, AZ Wrench Heads?
Yeah, AZ Wrench Head.
You know?
Yeah.
Because for me, man, you're so passionate about detailing and P&S and the brands that you're loyal to, which is amazing. And I personally want to see you grow and succeed.
Absolutely.
And I'm proud of you too, because this guy puts in so much work and represents the IDA so well. And people sleep on this guy, man. I'm telling you.
I try to do my part. I'm pretty proud of what I am and who I represent. Yeah. So I try to make that accentuate that, I guess is a good way to say that.
I mean, the perfect example, bro, is just like you are the perfect example of a supporter of your local market when it comes to supporting the industry.
Well, I thank you for that. I do really work. I'd work really hard. Yeah. And it's great to have that acknowledgement. So
yeah. So no, you earned it, man. I see the work that you put in and the way you talk to your customers when you're on your routes for PC Enterprises and how you try to educate them And even though they want a product, you tell them, this one, you might be better off this one in the body shop industry or the dealership, you know? Like, you really help out.
I only try to help my customer.
Yeah.
I'm not there. Yeah, I'm there to sell them products. That is part of the game.
Yep.
But I'm there to change their lives or change the way they do things. Maybe change a step or maybe make it cheaper. However I can do it. Maybe it's just a new way of doing things. A new way to scrub.
And you just said change your lives. And you guys think we're joking about this when we say change your lives. But when you're detailing 10 hours a day, multiple cars throughout the day, something as simple as changing a car soap that's easier on your hands and cleans better and speeds up the process is one of the biggest things for detailers. You know?
I think one of the biggest things that I preach and that I see on a day-to-day basis is gloves. The guys don't wear enough gloves.
Yeah.
And, Rennie Doyle's, I've said it once before, and it's just kind of stuck into my brain. If it's on you, it's in you.
That's true.
You really need to protect yourself, protect what we breathe, protect what we atomize, protect what we handle in our hands.
Yeah.
Safety is.
I agree with you. That's a key point right there.
And I see a lot of guys going through the process, and they just miss that one niche, and that's the safety part.
Yeah.
Either they're not eye protection, or they're not hand protection, or they're not mouth. Breathing protection, I guess.
And I think we can end it on that because we only have a few minutes left, Mark. Is the importance of you as the individual. If you're a one-man shop or one-girl shop, one-woman shop, you are the business at the end of the day. You're not working on, you are working in your business currently. Hopefully you can get to a point, hopefully that I or Mark can get to a point where we're just working on our business. But till then, you need to take care of yourself. Your health, your body, wear gloves, wear eye protection, eat healthy, work out. Because if you can't perform, your business cannot perform, both mentally and physically. So don't forget about your mental health as well. And Mark knows I went through some stuff the past year when it comes to that. And I think we all do.
Everybody has struggles.
Everyone hits something along the road.
Everyone hits a wall.
You got to reach out to someone. You got to find some help, get some support, both physically and mentally.
And sometimes it may be your local detailer that has the same struggle, or you know what I mean. So reach out to somebody.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So, guys, thank you so much for joining us today on this podcast. I think
this was an honor.
This was a good one.
Fantastic.
Man. Finally. See, good things come to those who wait.
Right.
All right.
Hopefully this is a really good one.
I know. And keep the lookout for more content along the way. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit the like button. If you have any questions for me or Mark, throw them in the comment section below. But I will go ahead and throw in all our social media pages below in the description for you. Go ahead and follow us as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys.
Thank
you. I appreciate your support. Have a great rest of the day.
Stay safe.
That's it, bro.
Good job.
Oh, that was good.
Good job.
That was good.
We kept on focus for a minute, didn't we?
I know. Well, I was, because I'm like, we have 30 minutes.
Younger music.